What's up guys? So right here we got the DJI Pocket 2 and this thing just came out a short few months ago. People have been going crazy over it, so I had to get it for myself and really see how good this thing is. Do not go anywhere guys, we'll be right back. Cue the intro. Alright guys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well today in this video. If you guys like what you're seeing and you want to see videos every single week, hit that subscribe button so we can grow together. So coming up to the top of the Pocket 2 guys is the 3-axis gimbal, and there's 3 modes you guys can use. So the first one is follow mode, and you can do active tracking. So you can take a video, lock onto a subject in front of the camera, and it will always follow that subject. So I locked onto myself and I kind of spun around, and it really locked onto myself good. Now this is a great option for taking videos of yourself, but for vloggers this is definitely a great option. The second one guys is tilt locked mode. So the camera is always facing forward. Doesn't matter if you rotate it, turn it left, right, forward, or back, it's always going to stay in the center. So if you want to walk forward or run, it's going to be very steady and it's going to look pretty cool. So the third one is FPV mode guys, and all 3 axes are free of range. So it's great for high action, you know, you can run with it, and there's no axis that's locked, so you can get all range of motions. You know, you can go down, you can look up, you can look left, diagonal, right, wherever you want, and you can really get awesome videos with this, so definitely try that out. Now there's 3 ways to access these modes and change between them. So the first one is on the Pocket 2 screen. You can swipe up, and the bottom right one is to change them, so you can go FPV, follow, and tilt locked. The second one guys is if you have your control stick in the Pocket 2, the right button guys just simply changes between the 3, so that's super easy. And then the third one guys is on your phone through the DJI Mimo app, and what you're going to do is get your lightning adapter, you're going to put it into the Pocket 2 itself and then attach your phone, and this is what it's going to look like. So at the bottom right guys is a picture of a camera, and you can tap on there and that's where you can switch to tilt locked, FPV, and follow mode. So there's 3 ways to do it. It just depends on what you have going on at the moment. So the gimbal is awesome. It gets some great footage, but how good is the camera guys? Well, it has a 1 to 1.7 inch CMOS sensor, which is top notch and makes things nice and crystal clear. And then it has an f1.8 lens, so it gets that nice wide opening to really show what your surroundings are, and I really love that about this product. For photos guys, it can go from 16 megapixels all the way up to 64, and it can do an 8x zoom. So right here is a bridge all the way zoomed out, and when we zoom in 8 times, this is what it looks like. Another one is I looked up at the tree line and I zoomed into the top of a tree, and that's what it looks like. So it has an awesome zoom, it's pretty cool, but you guys may not use this all the time because when you zoom in all the way, it gets a little pixelated and distorted, but for the most part, it's pretty good. And for the video frame rate guys, it can go from 24 FPS all the way up to 60. So you can put these videos in 4K 60 frames per second, which can get you the best quality. Now you guys can use HDR video, but it wasn't my favorite. One, you can't use 4K in it, you have to drop down a level, which isn't the worst, but I'd rather use 4K with HDR video because it makes it brighter and enhances the colors. But I guess it kind of does the job. I wish it did a little bit better, but hey, you can't get everything you want, right? Now panorama mode guys does a 180-degree panoramic photo, and there's a bunch right here. One I did of the bridge, it looks pretty cool, and then another one was of the trees up above, which looked amazing, and that was probably my favorite one. So what it does guys is it takes 9 photos. It takes 1 in the top left, 1 in the top middle, 1 in the top right, 1 in the middle left, 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle right, 1 in the bottom left, 1 in the bottom middle, and 1 in the bottom right. It stitches them all together, and that's where you get those awesome photos. To add on to videos guys and make it that much better, you can also do slow motion. So you can do 4 times, which is 120 FPS, or you can do 8 times, which is 240 FPS. So you have 2 options guys, and apparently when you do it on the phone, you can only do 4 times 120 FPS, but if you do it on your gimbal, you have the option of both. Maybe you can do it on the phone. I just haven't been able to find it at all. You can do time lapses, and right here we are sitting on the water and you can see the stream going by super fast. It really gives it that awesome cinematic look, and it's a great thing to put into some of your videos. Now after that, guys, you got hyperlapse, and you can see me kind of just walking around the woods, and it kind of just speeds things up and it makes it really cool. And you can also add those into some of your videos. So you guys can go through all the modes like video, photo, HDR video, slow motion, hyperlapse, time lapse, and panoramic photo. It's up to you guys, and the way to do that on the phone app is on the right. When it's hooked up, you can just swipe through, and once you pick one, let's say you go to video, you can look at the left. That's where you can decide the resolution and frame rate you want. Now, if you're just on your Pocket 2 screen, guys, all you have to do is swipe left and you have all the options. So if you go to video and you look at the bottom left, right now it says 4K 60 FPS. All you gotta do is tap on that and you can change the resolution and FPS. Continuing on the Pocket 2 screen, I just wanted to show you guys what else there is. So if you swipe left, you can see all your photos and videos. If you want to, send them over somewhere else, you can swipe up, and that gives you, 4 options. That's where I said before, you can change between tilt, lock, FPV, and follow. You can change your speeds from slow follow to fast. You can recenter your gimbal, and the top right is to flip around. If you swipe down, you have settings, and that's where you can change everything around from full screen on to off, and you guys can just go through that and check it out. Now, if you swipe down on settings but don't click on it, you can swipe over left and go to Pro. If you guys go Pro and turn it on, you can see a bunch of things. So you can, change your exposure. You can, change your white balance, your format from JPEG to RAW, and much more. Now, there's a few shortcuts I just wanted to show you guys very quickly. So there's 2 ways to turn this on. You can use the power button on the side, and when it turns on, the camera will face you. But if you turn on the button next to the record button, it will turn around and face forward. So if you want to capture something very quickly and you want to get it in front of you, just hit that button next to the record button and it will save you a few seconds. So not only can that button next to the record button turn it on, but it can also do a couple other things. So if you double tap it, guys, it will recenter. And if you hit it 3 times, guys, it will flip the camera around. So that's a little shortcut and it can save you some time. A great gimbal and fantastic camera that captures stellar photos and videos is a must for great footage, right? But there's one thing missing to make this Pocket 2 complete, and that is audio. We're gonna go test that out right now, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, so right now you can hear my voice coming straight from this device, and it sounds pretty good, right? Well, there's surround sound in here, guys, and it has 4 microphones going all the way around. So it has 1 up front, 2 on the sides, and 1 in the back. So right now it's picking up my voice. It can pick up noises on the sides, and as we get closer to this water, it picks up the noise behind the camera. Now there's something called audio zoom, guys, so let's do it on this water. So right now you can hear the stream, right? But as we get closer, it's supposed to get louder. That's an awesome feature. I love it, and I think DJI did a great job on the audio. All right, guys, let's get back to it. So that audio surprised me. It was better than I thought, and this thing can do it all, guys. With the camera, it has great photos and videos. It has an awesome 3-axis gimbal. It has the perfect size to make it the best portable camera, and you guys can do pretty much everything with it. I don't know what more you guys want. This was great. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you're looking to buy this, you can click the link in the description below. And if you purchase it, I'll make a very small commission, but it will all go right back into the business to make this bigger and better for you guys. All right, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next week. If you guys liked what you saw, hit that subscribe and like button. Let's go. Peace out.